Hello, so I just landed in Amsterdam. I have a layover here of about maybe like 12 hours, something like that. I'm not gonna stay at the airport. I'm actually gonna leave. I'm gonna try to go into the city, see how much I can get done before my next flight. I ended up buying a train ticket to go to the center of the city. I got a day pass because a single is like 5 something, it's like €5. And then a day pass will be 17 euro. If I go and come back, that's 5 and 5, that's already 10. So I figured might as well just put in the other $7 and get a day ticket and just, you know, I don't know. I got to the center of the city and then I took a metro to get to this other section, which I didn't really have to do. I could have walked here. I'm gonna go check out Rembrandt's house. So it is a museum, but I'm not gonna go inside because it's closed right now. And there's another museum that I want to go to. So I'm just gonna check it out from the outside and then keep going. All right, so that is his house. Right around the corner from Rembrandt's house is this monument. It's a statue for the philosopher Spinoza. If you don't know who that is, the philosopher Spinoza happens to be somewhere in my family tree. There's like lineage. My last name is Espinoza. It's spelled a little differently, but we're gonna go check it out because, you know, gotta represent the fam and I don't know. Okay, so I've only been here for maybe like 10 minutes total, and I want to live here. This is... While I was walking to my next stop where I'm gonna go, I saw a duck store, and they just sell rubber duckies. All types of rubber duckies. This is the Van Gogh Museum. Hello.
Yes, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning.
If you buy your ticket ahead of time online, then it'll go a little bit quicker. And if there's a lot of people at the museum, you get to kind of like avoid that and avoid lines and stuff like that. But if you arrive late, then you will have to join the regular line. You're given a time slot, you have to come during that time, and they'll give you plus 15 minutes of grace period from the time of your time slot on your ticket. After that, gotta go to the back of the line. Van Gogh Museum. I wasn't allowed to film or take photos or do all that stuff. Whatever you saw in the video is just what I took before I found out that that was a rule and was told to stop. It was really fascinating. They had a piece of one of his paintings of the ocean under a microscope, and you could actually see pieces of sand in the paint, and that tells us that he was probably there when he painted it. So that's pretty cool. So now I'm gonna head back to close to the Amsterdam Central, which is where I started this whole thing, because there is a cruise company there. So I'm gonna go maybe do that.
De stap Leidseplein, Leidse Square.
One door.
Take a ferry, happy couples living there.
That is the most narrow house. When I got to the place where we get onto the boat, they were already boarding, like they were done, they were gonna leave. So I just had to jump in there, and I didn't really get a chance to talk about that. Those are all bicycles. That's a lot of bicycles. Unfortunately, it was a little bit overcast, so they had the roof all closed, and so you couldn't really see much. I don't really recommend this tour if it's overcast. It did clear up later, and it was very nice afterwards when it was sunny and you could actually see what they were talking about. They give you these headphones so that you can listen to this narration as they go through all the different spots and talk about the history, and they point out different buildings and stuff like that. I'm currently looking for a spot to eat, and I just stopped by Febo, which is this change here in which you can just walk in, you put in money in a little machine, and you can pick out whatever you want. So it's kind of like a vending machine, but it's like if McDonald's was a vending machine, kind of. Okay, that restaurant was really good. Plus, everybody who worked there was so nice. Food was really hot, and it was just so warm and like fresh. I loved it. Really good. Definitely recommend it. Now, I need to go back to the airport and hopefully make it back on time for my flight. So, I'll see you at the airport. By the way, if you are going to be doing something like this, I definitely recommend the day pass because it covers trams, buses, metro. So it pretty much is just every public transportation that you're going to need. And it's fairly cheap. It seems like it's going to be a lot, but once you start doing all the trips and going around everywhere, it makes sense. Woohoo! Made it to the airport. Now I have to go pick up my bags because I left them at a locker. So the airport here has a baggage depot, so you can leave your bags, and I believe it's like €6, €9, depending on like the size and whatever. I left my bags there so I wouldn't have to carry it around, you know, the whole city. That would be inconvenient. So really convenient if you have a really long layover here.
Hello there.
Hello.
So, have a good time?
Yes. Yeah. All the things. Alright. That's what I look like? Alright, anyway. That's it for this video. Obviously, I made it onto my flight on time, and I made it back home, and it was a grand old time. If you enjoyed this video, then please give me a thumbs up too. Let me know. Please do it. Please. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of this face. If you don't, well, I'm gonna go now. So I will see you when I see you. Bye! This video was made possible by my patrons over at patreon.com/REDROMINA. If you like what I do, become a patron and be a part of the exploration.